My name is Andrew Weinrich, founder of 7 startups and advisor to many more. Join me as I coach founders by answering their toughest questions about how to start and scale their businesses. You're thinking about quitting your job to start your own business. I want to walk you through the steps that you need to take before you're ready to go. You have to have an idea you are so passionate about, you can stay the course with this idea for 10 years. Why 10 years? Because great businesses aren't built overnight. They go through many iterations before you get the right product market fit, the right employees, the right capital structure. And if you are not prepared to go the distance, to stay with the business for 10 years, you are not likely to be able to weather the first roadblocks, the first difficulties you hit. When you quit your job, you need sufficient staying power to last a year. I say staying power instead of capital because staying power can come in different forms. It might mean that you have sufficient savings to last you a year and begin building your business. It may also mean that you have assembled a team of people that are willing to work for reduced salaries or maybe no salaries. But you want to make sure that you have sufficient runway to either get the business to a point where it's self-sufficient, self-sustaining, or where you have achieved certain metrics, certain KPIs that the outside world would consider validation that you have momentum and make you worthy of a financing. A business plan is critical before you quit your job because it means you've asked all of the questions associated with the business and given your best shot at answers. You've asked, what is the right product? And is there or will there be a product market fit? Have you thought about the pricing or the marketing or the sales, what the competitive framework looks like? When you write a business plan, you demonstrate to yourself that you have the discipline to ask and answer all of these questions. Cash flow projections won't just project the revenue you anticipate over the next 3 years, but they'll project what you expect to spend over the next 3 years. And only by projecting what you need to spend over the next 3 years will you know, for example, whether the runway we just talked about will be sufficient to get you through the first year. Do these things not so it's easier to quit. Do these things so you know when you're thinking about quitting that you won't go 2 months and stutter, that you won't go 2 months and stumble and not be able to continue. If you have the passion to go for 10 years, if you have the staying power to last for a year, if you've asked and answered the questions that go into a business plan and you project the cash flow, you're ready to quit your job.